Welcome back to the battle between Darkseid versus Hulk and who will win. Before we go deeper into the analysis, please remember to subscribe to the channel to support me. Thank you very much.
Darkseid is one of the darkest and most terrifying icons of the universe. As a powerful new god, he stands at the pinnacle of power and rules the planet Apocalypse, known as his homeworld and the counterpart to the peaceful world of New Genesis. Apocalypse is a hellish world with a sky filled with smoke, a cracked surface, and blazing fire pits that burn endlessly. The planet is covered with massive industrial complexes and slave districts where the inhabitants are forced to serve Darkseid. Its military strength is demonstrated through legions of parademons and advanced war technology. Darkseid rules not only through sheer strength, but also through fear and absolute oppression, turning an entire world into a tool for his limitless ambition. Darkseid's greatest desire is the anti-life equation, a concept that represents the destruction of free will. Once he obtains this equation, he can bend thoughts, control emotions, and turn every living being into an unconditionally obedient servant. To Darkseid, freedom is a mistake that must be erased, and the order he creates is the only truth of the universe. He does not act in madness, but calculates every move like a master strategist and king. In confrontations with the Justice League, and especially Superman, Darkseid always demonstrates the status of a cosmic-level threat. He is not only an enemy in terms of strength, but also a test of will and faith. Every time Darkseid appears, it is not merely a battle, but a clash between freedom and enslavement, between the fragile hope of heroes and the endless darkness seeking to consume everything. As a true new god, Darkseid possesses new god physiology, which makes him one of the most terrifying entities in the entire DC Comics universe. Darkseid's physical strength is nearly beyond all limits. He has superhuman strength capable of overwhelming top-tier heroes, extraordinary reaction speed, near limitless stamina, and immortality that allows him to exist for thousands of years without being worn down by time. Every step Darkseid takes carries the pressure of a war god, making his opponents clearly feel the absolute difference in power. Associated with Darkseid is the Omega effect. From his cold gaze, the Omega beams can pursue targets, disintegrate matter, erase existence, teleport, and even reverse the boundary between life and death. In Darkseid's hands, this ability is not merely a weapon, but a supreme judgment. Darkseid also commands mental and energy-based powers at an extremely high level. He can read minds, control thoughts, move objects with his will, and restructure matter as he desires. These abilities turn Darkseid into a manipulator of both the battlefield and the will of his opponents. His extraordinary strategic intelligence must also be mentioned. Darkseid does not rush blindly into war, but plans long-term, foresees the future, and arranges universal conquests like a massive chess game. His ability to travel across dimensions through boom tubes, his near-absolute resistance, and his power to alter his size or create illusions further establish Darkseid as the complete embodiment of power and domination. Darkseid's feats mark milestones of destruction. Wherever Darkseid sets foot, the old order collapses, and fear becomes the new law. In the Great Darkness saga, Darkseid once manipulated ancient entities such as Time Trapper and Mordru. He did not stop at personal victory, but also controlled entire planets, bending the will of billions of lives as if they were mere lifeless pieces on a board. That was the moment Darkseid proved that his power represented absolute domination. In Justice League: The Darkseid War, Darkseid nearly defeated Anti-Monitor, an entity that once threatened the existence of the entire multiverse. This confrontation showed that Darkseid had reached the boundary of limitless power. On many occasions, Darkseid crushed the Justice League, even facing two versions of Superman at the same time and easily defeating Mon-El. He has conquered and destroyed hundreds of thousands of worlds, turned corpses into parademons, and in Final Crisis, the death of Darkseid nearly dragged the entire multiverse into hell. He even defeated Spectre and Phantom Stranger with simple strikes, accompanied by a curse that turned fear into reality. These feats confirm that Darkseid is not merely a conqueror, but the living embodiment of Apocalypse.
Please remember to subscribe to the channel, press the bell icon, and turn on notifications to watch the earliest videos. Thank you very much.
Now we will talk about Hulk. Dr. Bruce Banner is known as the human form of the superhero Hulk. He is a brilliant scientist in the field of gamma radiation, who transformed into a massive green creature when consumed by rage after a failed experiment. Bruce Banner was created by Stan Lee and Jack Kirby, and first appeared in The Incredible Hulk 1-inch 1962. From the very moment of his debut, Hulk was not just an ordinary superhero, but also a symbol of fear, anger, and the inner turmoil of humanity. He lives a reclusive life and carries deep psychological trauma. Banner transforms into Hulk whenever his emotions spiral out of control. Hulk possesses strength that increases without limit according to his level of anger. The angrier he becomes, the more unstoppable he is, like a living embodiment of rage in monstrous form. In this state, he has superhuman strength, speed, durability, and regeneration, all of which grow in proportion to his fury. When he returns to human form, Banner retains his genius intellect and remains one of the greatest minds on Earth, holding multiple doctorates and extensive knowledge of nuclear physics, biology, and technology. Hulk has manifested many personalities, ranging from a mindless savage creature to Professor Hulk, who combines both intellect and strength. This reflects Banner's journey of self-acceptance, from wanting to cure himself to acknowledging Hulk as a part of his own identity. Gamma energy not only transforms Hulk's body but also establishes a terrifying principle. Hulk is not powerful because of training or weapons, but because of uncontrollable emotional outbursts. Hulk possesses nearly limitless strength. At peak rage, he can lift planetary-scale masses and deliver blows that shake entire continents. Hulk's movement speed and reflexes far exceed what his massive appearance suggests. His leaps can span intercontinental distances, making him seem like a being that can fly through sheer force of propulsion. His stamina is nearly inexhaustible, allowing him to fight relentlessly against the most powerful enemies. Hulk's defense and healing abilities are a nightmare for any opponent. His nearly indestructible skin combined with rapid regeneration allows him to recover even from fatal wounds. Hulk is immune to disease, can withstand the vacuum of space, survive at the bottom of the ocean, endure extreme temperatures, and resist deadly radiation. In addition, Hulk can manipulate gamma energy to attack, create other gamma creatures, or resist mind control. His senses are heightened to the point that he can perceive supernatural entities and react almost instantly to danger. Signature abilities such as his thunderclap that generates shockwaves and evolutionary forms like World-Breaker Hulk further prove that Hulk is not merely an angry monster, but a living catastrophe with destructive power on a cosmic scale. Every battle involving Hulk resembles a living disaster where the limits of physics are torn apart. In the Incredible Hulk Annual 1, Hulk once destroyed an asteroid twice the size of Earth. That moment demonstrated that his strength does not merely threaten a planet, but is sufficient to alter the structure of cosmic space. In Planet Hulk, Hulk displayed another aspect of his power. When the planet Sakaar faced imminent destruction, Hulk used his body and will to hold its tectonic plates together, saving an entire world. Here, his strength was not only for destruction, but also for protection. In Onslaught Marvel Universe, Hulk confronted and defeated Onslaught, who had absorbed the power of Franklin Richards. With nothing but his punches, Hulk shattered the armor and unleashed a massive psionic wave, ending one of the greatest threats. Hulk has also fought evenly with Thor, empowered by the Odin Force, and with Hercules, at times even striking through the boundaries of space and time. He has defeated the entire Avengers, knocked out Thing with a single punch, and in Immortal Hulk, he survived hundreds of thousands of supernovas, along with countless gamma bombs. These feats transform Hulk from a being of rage into a living legend of unstoppable strength. In the confrontation between Hulk and Darkseid, the balance of power leans toward Darkseid when considering their overall abilities. Hulk possesses nearly limitless strength that increases with his rage. The angrier he becomes, the more terrifying he is. However, Darkseid does not rely solely on brute force. He is a cosmic entity with superior intelligence, experience in conquering the multiverse, and a vast array of reality-manipulating powers. When the battle erupts, Hulk would likely gain the advantage in the early stages. His punches, fueled by overwhelming fury, could generate earth-shattering shockwaves, tear through space, and inflict significant damage. The ground would crack apart, the atmosphere would tremble, and every step Hulk takes would sound like a war drum announcing destruction. That raw power alone would force any opponent to be cautious. But Darkseid does not engage in a conventional manner. He would deploy the Omega Beams, an energy capable of pursuing its target across the farthest reaches of space, erasing or teleporting the opponent away from the battlefield. Combined with his ability to control minds and remove enemies from combat entirely, Darkseid turns the fight into a strategic chess match rather than a simple exchange of blows. Hulk may resist to some extent, thanks to his regeneration and mental fortitude, yet the Omega effect has erased the existence of beings on his level before. If Hulk reaches his world-breaker state, where even his footsteps can shake a planet, the battle would become longer and far more brutal. Rage at its peak transforms him into living fury, his eyes blazing as each swing of his arm seems capable of crushing the universe itself. Even so, Darkseid maintains the strategic advantage and has defeated opponents on the level of anti-monitor. Hulk could create immense pressure and force Darkseid into a defensive position during many breathless moments. However, in the broader view, Darkseid remains the ultimate ruler. The most reasonable outcome is that Darkseid wins approximately 7 to 8 out of 10 encounters.
What do you think about this battle? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section. Thank you all very much.